Good morning. It is Friday, November 15th, and we have made it to Alamogordo, New Mexico, home of White Sands National Park. And this is also one of the most dog-friendly parks, which is very nice. So we brought Loki along with us today to frolic in the sand, because he does love a beach, even though he likes the running into the water. But there are 5 trails total in this park. There's an 8-mile drive that you can do. 5 trails total. 2 of them are actually closed right now, including the iconic boardwalk trail, which I was really looking forward to. But there are 3 other trails. 2 are small interpretive loop trail or in and out trails that you can do right near the visitor center. And then there's one long 5-mile hike that you can do over the sand dunes, which apparently is really difficult because you are up and down through the sand dunes for that whole 5 miles. We're not sure we're going to do that because it is warm, and we do have Loki, and we're not sure how hot the sand is going to get for his paws. But we're going to continue on. We're doing the what's called the Playa Trail right now, which is the first one you come to after the visitor center. And then right almost across the way is the desert trail that we're going to do. And then we'll drive through to the other end of the road, so the reason the other 2 parks or the other 2 trails are closed at the moment are because there's a safety issue with stopping anywhere between basically these trails and that final trail at the very end. So you can drive along the road to get there. It's basically sand covered at this point, but you can't stop anywhere along the way, and that's where the boardwalk trail is and the other trail that are closed. So we're just going to do these 2, get some water, jump in the car, drive to the other end, and we'll see how hot it gets. Let's go. Is that your run? Really? Oh, Loki. You funny boy.
He's like, take me back to my fucking bed. It's hot, there's sand in between my toes. Or bubbles. That's his home comforts. We've made it to the Dune Life Nature Trail. It's a 1-mile loop trail that is apparently going to take an hour, because after this initial boardwalky part, we will be walking entirely in sand, and it's quite hard to walk in. So we have lots of water. Let's see how this goes. We just came up over the top of the first hill and first dune, and now we have lots of flat sand.
The gypsum. So when it rains, it turns into a slush, basically. But then when the water evaporates, it leaves behind this really fine sand of gypsum.
That's the playa where we were standing earlier. All the way over there. It's really not very far at all. I guess all of the signs have been here a little while because they're all very sun bleached and pretty much unreadable. So before 2019, White Sands was actually a national monument, and then in 2019 it was redesignated as a national park. So a lot of the signage still says National Monument, and I'm guessing most of the signs in the park haven't been updated since they became a national park because they're all very sun bleached and hard to read. So hopefully we can get some of that national park money going soon to get some new signs so we can actually learn about what's happening out here. Very cool though. I wasn't expecting there to be so much like trees and scrub. I thought it would just be sand, but life is everywhere. Somebody was walking barefoot out here. You can see all the footprints, and then that looks like a barefoot one there. The sand is actually quite cold right now, which is nice, especially for Loki. We just finished up the Dune Life Nature Trail. It was pretty easy. It took us about 40 minutes. It was a mile loop. Once you get up out of the parking lot, it's sand. Some of the sand is hard, some is soft. My watch told me we did like 130 feet of elevation gain, but it never really felt challenging. Definitely take lots of water because you're very exposed. There's no cover at all. And now we are heading to drive all the way to the end. We're not going to do the 5 mile hike because we don't have any food. It's pretty hot, but we're going to walk out a little bit.
So one of the things we wanted to do at White Sands National Park is
Don't lick it.
I don't know how much it is, but
If you put too much, you just end up going forever.
yes.
You never stop. Loki, come here. He's gonna freak out when you go down this hill.
Huh?
Say he's gonna freak out when you go down the hill.
Probably.
Go ahead.
And now we're gonna try sledding down this very large hill right here. Hopefully, I don't kill myself.
Tim's going first, and if he dies, I won't do it.
And we also have Loki with us, so this should be interesting because I'm gonna go down first. Jamie's gonna let Loki go. I'm gonna call him down. Hopefully, he'll come down that steep hill, and then Jamie will come down behind me. So, fingers crossed. Wish me luck.
Go get him. My turn. I'm gonna try holding the GoPro. We'll see how this goes. Here we go. What? Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Loki! I thought you were holding him.
I thought so too.
Okay.
He's so excited.
Oh, thanks, Bubble Dog with sound. All in my face. No! Don't like it. Calm down. It's okay.
Go ahead, run. Go.
Oh boy.
That was fun. You forged your own path.
Yes, I did.
Hey. Getting close to the, there we go. Whee! Well, I didn't quite make it all the way down.
Well, we did the sand sledding. How was it?
Oh my god, that was more fun than it should have been. I loved it.
I thought it was okay. I don't like getting sand on me, so.
Because you're weird.
Right? But I think that's going to do it for our time in White Sands. We're going to head back to the car and get Mr. Loki some water because he had the zoomies.
Maybe he wants to try going down the sled.
If you want to try it, go ahead. I don't think he
He'll
will.
jump out.
Yeah, he won't like the feeling of it on his feet. I mean, if you want, you can go up and as you go down, I can like go over and he can chase you.
I'll try it.
Okay. Don't eat the sand, Loki.
That did not go according to plan.
No, it did not. We just made it back to the car after doing the sledding. It was fun, but quite tiring because you got to climb back up the sand dune every time. They need a little ski lift. Loki even got to go down one time. He did
Not in the sled.
No, he wouldn't go in the sled, but Tim tried to have him go down next to him, and Loki didn't.
And it ended up in a spectacular wipeout on my part.
Loki,
But it was his fault.
Loki didn't appreciate that. But now we are heading back to the visitor center because we're going to ask them if our app, Park Wolf, told us that on full moons they do a ranger guided walk. And tonight is a full moon, so we're going to go back and ask them. We don't know if they will be doing it because a couple of the places are closed. But you don't ask, you don't get. So might be our time over in the park, but we shall see. We'll check back if it's not. So I went into the visitor center, and unfortunately the full moon stroll is by reservation only, and it opens 30 days before, so it's already fully booked for tomorrow, which is apparently the last one of the year. They only run it from March to November. So we headed out of the park and drove into Alamogordo and went to, what was the place called?
Rockin' Beezy's Burgers. And they were actually pretty rockin'. That was a good burger.
If you can tell from the fact that my face is redder than usual, it's because I had the Hatch Chili burger with the Hatch Chili cheese fries, and it was pretty good. But now the spice of the chili is catching up with me, and my face is sweating. So we're gonna head to the store, and then we're gonna go home, and then tomorrow we're going to.
Oh.
Where are you taking me?
Oh, Pistachio Land.
So we'll see how that is.